What up, big time gang? Welcome back to another Tony Big Time video. This one here is an Invicta Pro Diver. This is a 50 millimeter and it's much different than most Pro Divers, the typical. This has big knurling on the crown and pushers. This has pusher guards, which is very different. I've never seen this on a Pro Diver actually. This is my homie Gilbert's watch. He gave me two watches to do. One was an aviator and then one was this Pro Diver. Now, this is a 50 millimeter watch. Pretty thin case. Doesn't have the Invicta stamp on the case side. Got the potato chip clasp. But we're going to be doing a battery change on it because it is dead. So I thought I'd show you guys first. It's got a beautiful blue dial, blue bezel. All stainless steel case and bracelet. But I'd love to be able to show you guys something different on my channel. And this is a watch that I do not own. So it's always great when my homies hook me up with content for you guys. And then, you know, I'm hooking them up as well because I'm doing the battery change for them. So it's a win-win for both of us. But anyways, if you're interested, stay tuned. After the intro, we'll get right into the battery change. All right, so let's get into it. First thing we're going to do is remove the micro adjustment pin here. And I just use a pin punch. I make sure I pay attention to where the micro pin is actually set at right now, so that when I put it back together, it still fits my buddy. So simple as this: push the pin in and then it's spring loaded. Keep your finger over it so it doesn't pop and fly, and you're good to go. Let me move the camera back a little bit. There we go. So now we're just going to use this little case back opener. You can find this on Amazon. Super inexpensive. I think it costs a few dollars. Nothing crazy. And for these medium-sized watches, well, medium to me, 50 millimeter, around that area, this works just fine. Then you just want to get some grip. Press down and twist to the left. That one's a little stubborn. There we go. And you can see now that it's turning. This little wheel here spins a bar inside, and the two pegs either come in or out, and those two pegs line up with the notches in the case back. Very simple, very straightforward. There you go. Case back is off. Now we can see the movement. This is a chronograph, so you've got the pushers with the extra plastic there. Now that's where the battery is going to be. So we're going to remove the plastic to get to that battery. So you always want to pop the crown out to the date setting. You don't want it to be snug. If it was screwed down, you'd unscrew it first. And then you want to pop the plastic out very gently. I always hold the movement just to ensure that I don't actually lift the movement up, because I could damage the crown stem, and that's no good. And so there's the battery. This is the type that's clipped on there, that little battery cover. So we're just going to unclip it from this side here, and then we'll be able to get the battery out and then put the new one back in. So there you go. Now it's unclipped. You can see that there, how it's popped up a little bit. And then as simple as just removing the battery. There it is. Battery is free. And this battery is, let's get that to focus hopefully. SR920SW. So SR920SW or Renata 371. My autofocus got screwed up when I touched the screen, so now I gotta, there you go, SR920SW, or like I said, Renata 371. So that's what we're gonna put in this bad boy. So he's getting an upgrade from that little rinky-dink battery that was in it. He's getting a Renata now, which is, in my opinion, the best battery you can get for Invicta. I mean, I don't know what other battery companies there is that are any better, but this is a Swiss-made battery. Most of the Invictas come with this battery, and I like putting back in what I took out. It just makes sense, right? Okay. Okay, so battery's in. It's clipped back down. Make sure this goes over the crown stem. Line that up nice and perfectly. There we go. Now case back on. Get the little, use a ball to tighten it down a little bit. There we go, nice and snug. And then we'll give it the last tighten with the tool. And there we go. It's a done deal. Now I didn't check if this one was ticking, so we'll find out together. And yes, it is. The big hand there, approaching the 12 o'clock. The watch is now ticking. So we're gonna put the micro adjustment in first. And I don't know if I mentioned the model number on this one, but this is model number 21953. This is a VD54 Japanese SII movement, and it uses a 371 battery. And that is always in the description as well. So if you don't remember when the video's over and you want to know what was that battery he used again, it's always in the description. Or you can always rewatch my video. It's up to you. Either way works for me. In the description, I always have the homie Traps link to his YouTube channel. I have whatever I'm speaking about in the video, I always have information about that in the description. Because of course I want you guys to be able to find it. If I'm doing something different, I might have a link to whatever I'm talking about in that description as well. So always open up the description and check it out. So there it is. It's ticking. Now I want to set it. So this does not have a day of the week. This is strictly a chronograph. Push, pull, crown. It does have a date. I believe that's the date. Yeah. No, it's not. So 24 hours, seconds. Looks like minutes and milliseconds maybe, or tenths of a second. So anyways, I'm going to set it to the right time. This is a 24-hour cycle. So we're going to go all the way around till that is at 1700. And we are at 5 o'clock p.m. So the time right now is, let me check. Time is 5:35. So there we go, right there. And we're not focused again. 5:35. Push that in and we start ticking. And there it is. Hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments. I am not an Invicta expert. I do not know all things Invicta. So if you have questions that I cannot answer, I will be honest and straightforward with you, and I will say I do not know. If you can give me enough information, I can look it up for you. But with Google nowadays, you can look it up almost anything. So if you know the model number, look it up. It'll tell you the movement. Once you find the movement, you can look it up. Look up the movement, and you can find out what battery goes in it without ever having to open the case back. So just keep that in mind. Normally when I get asked that question, that's what I do, because I'm not an encyclopedia, but I know how to get what I need to find done. And it's pretty simple. So anyways, check us out every Friday at 4 p.m. Arizona time. Why not watches and more. Me and the homie Kevin James chop it up with the big time gang for an hour or so. Sometimes we have special guests. We talk about kicks, guitars, watches, and anything else under the sun that's fun. So if you're interested in that, every Friday. And then if you like what I'm doing, smash the subscribe button. And definitely hit the like button before you leave this video. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. God bless.